I want to tell you a quick story that I think perfectly illustrates the difference between an investment and an expense. This story involves my mentor and the owner of the company I proudly work for, Carlin Tucker of Tucker Financial Group. When I first moved to Colorado in 2010, I was staying with Carlin at his garage, in his garage house. And before you feel sorry for me, if you ever saw Carlin's garage house, it's more like a five-star resort. But I was staying there, and I started doing some work for Carlin around the house before he offered me a job at Tucker Financial Group. One day, he called me and asked if I could help him set up a volleyball court in his soccer field for an event they were having that night. So I started to set it up, and I got it all set up, except I couldn't find the string that goes around the outsides of the volleyball court, marking off the out-of-bounds area. I did a little digging around and found out that I could go up to the store up the street at an Ace Hardware and get some clothesline for about $3. So I quickly called Carlin and I said, "Hey, do you mind if I go do that for $3? And I was shocked when he said, "I really don't want to spend money on that. But you know what? There's some weed whacker twine in the barn. Go ahead and use that. Just make sure that you put it back when you're done so we can reuse it." A couple days later, Carlin walked into Tucker Financial Group on the retail side. So we have a retail division here where we test everything. It's our R&D department. And he went in there, he wrote a check for $15,000 and gave it to the Denver Zoo. And then we had this beautiful client appreciation event where we had clients from all over the Denver metro area. And we put on this really great event. That is the difference between an investment and an expense. The clothesline to him was an expense, and he didn't even want to spend $3 on that. The client appreciation event was reinvesting himself into his clients, and he had no problem writing a check for that. And that's one of the reasons why Carlin is so successful today. How do you view your marketing spend? Do you view it as an expense, something that you associate with day-to-day operations that are necessary to keep your business running? Or do you view it as an investment, an expenditure made with the expectation of generating a return that might be in the form of increased revenue, reduced cost, or improved performance? Of course, investing in the right type of marketing is absolutely paramount. You can't invest in the wrong type of marketing and expect to get an ROI. But investing in the right type of marketing is an investment, not an expense. And of course, there's lead generation, lead nurturing, branding, digital marketing, and so much more. So if you have a hard time knowing what marketing investment to put your money towards, that's where your FMO comes in. Reach out to them and have a conversation with them about how do I invest my marketing dollars and what's the best way to market. And a good FMO will sit down and have a conversation with you and find out what your goals are, how long you've been in the business, if you want to do lead generation or lead nurturing, but they can have that conversation with you. If you don't have an FMO or you're a Tucker Advisors, reach out to us. We love having that conversation. Remember, at Tucker Financial Group, you may be independent, but you're never alone.